what kind of approach to AI you would be totally okay with? It changed from the snow to the beach that actually fits the dog without touching the lighting on the dog itself. Hi guys, my name is Bordante, and let's have a look at the new AI features in Photoshop and actually see if their claims in the new features here actually work. So yeah, I think just yesterday, from my time, from April 24th, Adobe announced the new beta version of Photoshop with like a lot more robust AI features to use. And they involve like not just generating some image and then, selecting something and generating inside of it with a prompt. That's something we had before, but it's improved with the new Firefly Image 3 model. So it should be better than what it used to be, but I still think many people haven't really tried it or used it a lot. Not a lot of people want to use the subscription of Adobe and everything, so I think it's only available through the subscription. So yeah, let's just have a look at it, like, to see what the hell the whole fuss is about. Also, like, this is a set of new features, like in the what's new section here, in the discover window, whatever. It actually looks much cooler when you first launch the beta or any new version, but I don't really know how to make that thing show up again. Also, when you first launch it, they make you agree to the generative AI terms, which are like this huge document and all. And that leads me to one important point in a moment. So yeah, by the way, I actually a few times used it for my work, but just for creating thumbnails, really. I even have the shortcut, it's Alt-Control-G, mapped to my toolbox right here. So if I have a selection right now and I slap the main button, I can type in, what does that look like? Fried egg. Everything looks like a fried egg. So there should be a fried egg in there right now, otherwise what the hell are we really living for here? But yeah, the whole big point about AI, like, I know the main subject right now in the comments is probably how everyone hates Adobe and how everyone hates AI and how all of this is just devil's work. Sure. I disagree. I like AI and all. I don't like the way it's building up right now for several reasons, not in the priority that most people have them, but of course, the whole subject of like who agreed to train this AI with their images is a big question, and Adobe seems to make it like the most transparent and legally clean because they use their own Adobe stock images library to train their AI. But the problem is, recent news were about the fact that Adobe also trained their Firefly AI partially on the images generated with Midjourney, which is like, what the hell? And yeah, the whole thing about this is like, it's so implemented into Photoshop right now, like, it's actually useful, like really useful in many cases. Although, honestly, I expected it to perfectly follow the shape of my selection with the shape of the egg white. I guess no? Can I add more egg white? White. Okay. So, yeah, there are many problems. But like, one big problem is like, first of all, the legal problem, not just specifically in terms of Adobe, but also a lot. Things will be sipping through, like some images, it will be unknown where they came from. AI models are trained on a huge amount of images. There's no way to prove they're all perfectly clean. It will always be a gray area, like conceptually. AI will always be a gray area. In terms of like, if I'm an artist and I'm generating an image, a texture to use in a game or somewhere, or to print, there's no way to like fully own it, ever. What's really the point of it then? Like, who's this for? You can't really create anything that matters. It's like for memes. So that's like one main problem. Another problem is in the tools. Even right now, like things are more advanced, and like the fact that you can use a selection and tell it what to do inside of the selection is pretty cool. Another cool new feature is that if you like a result, let's say I like this result, I can use this like enhance detail button and it will like generate it, but really it always looks like some stupid sharpening and oversaturation being applied to it. Oh my god, I hate this stupid bar. Is that really the best way to do it? But like, that's what it did. Like, yeah, it makes actual edges sharper. Also, it looks like JPEG artifacts before the enhancement. Was it trained on like tiny thumbnails or something? It's kind of weird. I'm not sure how it works. Like, it seems like whatever the resolution of the canvas you have, it doesn't mean you're getting that resolution in the generated piece. Because clearly, like, the actual resolution is like this, and these pixels on the generated image are much bigger. And like, this is improved right here, so if you like it, you can like enhance it, but also it like fries it a lot. So I'm not sure if that's like awesome. If only it could just improve the quality, like actually increase the resolution, but not adding like these weird halos and all. Like, I don't need a halo. Who needs a halo? And it's just inside of one button. And like, in a nutshell, what AI does is just, it's doing things for you, which automatically means it's taking control away from you. Like, it's doing so many things that I can't control. Even with a lasso, even with like this text input, that's so not enough. It needs a much more precise control, and it's hard to imagine how, like, we need like a brush that would be doing things in real time, and then iteratively it would improve, you know, like as I would like select a size and I would make a brush stroke and it would be adding that egg white somehow when I have a prompt of egg white typed in, something like that, I don't know. But like, it needs to become like instant for that, I guess. But yeah, of course you can make it work. It's all about iterations and everything. And as far as I know, there's no real limit on using AI if you have the Adobe subscription. Like if you use Creative Cloud and you use Photoshop, you can just keep doing it to get the result you want. But yeah, of course, the legal problem is it feels like it's always actually gonna be there. How can you actually make any serious project that you're working on for a while, that you wanna like sell later, you know, like make a big thing out of it, and like later something will come up that all the images generated by this will be copy striked? It's a weird thing, like it's like a fun tool that no one really can use unless they hope they're not gonna be caught. If something shows up, you know, I feel like there's a lot more AI content out there than we think, because most companies, even if they use it, they also choose not to disclose it. Because like disclosing the fact that you're using it is what's possibly gonna lead to problems later, which is like this whole weird thing, like what is it gonna be like? Also, this egg yolk is unpleasantly too round. It's not wrong, they are round, like it's not perfectly round still, like it clearly has unevenness, but still annoying. Okay, I have this image of Mara. By the way, this picture was taken April 23rd, I think. That's what Estonia looks like on April 23rd. It's not normal for Estonia in the end of April, but it is happening. Let's add a friend for Mara. Can you even know what a Plikai dog is? I hope I spelled it right. Also, Mara is so terrified, I don't know why. I guess it's just a shot like that. Unfortunate moment. Oh my god, what kind of... Has this Plikai been wearing the One Ring for several years or something? Oh my god. What is that? This is the best one for sure. Now Mara's face is very fitting. Let's enhance this guy. This variation is too small to enhance. The variation is too small? What is that even supposed to mean? So yeah, another cool feature I wanted to show you guys, it was here before, like if we increase the crop of the image, like this, and then we'll just select everything and deselect the actual photo, and I'll just hit generate without any prompt, it will like continue the photo. I have no idea how it will do it. But my previous tests actually impressed me a little bit because it actually continues the perspective and like actually the colors, even depth of field, the lighting, everything will be like perfectly continued. They really made it work in that regard pretty well. Yeah, don't zoom in on that though. So, not sure, like, well, let's enhance. I really don't think it will be seamless. Okay, that's way better. But still, it's kind of like, it's not continuing the generation of that image. It's trying to guess as if it had nothing to do with this generated part from before and just trying to enhance it like DLSS or something. Like, again, if you don't zoom in too much, it looks pretty good. I mean, that's quite wide. It even did this whole thing, like, it's pretty cool. So yeah, it can really save quite some time if, you know, you have a shot, you want to make a thumbnail for a video or whatever, and it's just too narrow of a shot. You can get some more pixels on the edge thanks to this stuff. But yeah, you can't trust anything you see anymore. So yeah, the new tool does cool stuff. Generate image, that we pretty much did, but you can like generate the whole composition. Before that, it was like generate a fill. Right now, generate image showed up. So you can like not even select anything and just hit generate image. Oh, and then this is whole new thing showing up in here. So you can choose a style. You can use like your own style. So there's a lot of new features to this actually. One of them is this, like using a reference image, right? So let's give that a try. Yeah, let's actually try like using this particular part of Mara. It would be cool to be able to like use this as that reference image. Let's make another dog in here. Oh, okay, so we can use reference image in here as well. You can't just paste into that. Oh, did you freeze right now? I mean, it's beta. Yeah, send the report. Oh, thanks for recovering something, and not thanks for forgetting all the settings I did. Hate this flick panning thing. So I'm gonna save this as an image, and now right here, let's generate another dog inspired by Mara. So I have that loaded in, cool. Dog, I don't know. Do you even need a prompt? I guess you do. I feel like this really doesn't make much sense, but we'll see. Like, it's more like about the art style kind of thing. Oh my god. Jeez, why the red eyes? Because of the red color thing, like leash? Oh, wow. More and more anime with each shot. Let's enhance this one. This is so beautiful. I don't think he enhanced. Yeah, too small. Not sure what that's supposed to mean. I guess it didn't have to stretch any pixels, so it was already full res. That's kind of the point. Let's do another one. Dog. Nice. Little fella. This one's very similar. Oh, I love this one. So yeah, this is kind of cool. Let's like generate the whole image. So generate image, and I'm gonna use the reference image of just Mara and like a field of dogs. No, a field of yellow flowers with a bunch of dogs playing around in it. Photo, effects, bokeh. Generate. Alright, we got all of it. We almost have actual Mara right in the center of the shot, merging with this brown dog, that is merging with that gray-brown dog, that is merging with that whatever the hell that is. That's not something we can enhance, but I'm happy with it already. Also, variations, right? Oh, Mara is over there. It's funny how it's using the leash every time. But yeah, another problem with all of this, I feel like, and like it goes for many things in modern tech, which I feel like if we want to really evolve anywhere further, the big tech companies really need to do something about it, which is like everyone's trying to do this like land grab whenever the new technology is coming in. So I know OpenAI, whatever, DALL-E developed this whole thing with generative AI, but now every single big company is creating its own. and Adobe as well. And like, why can't you guys all work together to make like the best AI? Like, at least a few of them could cooperate and make like the best possible AI that would like destroy the competition. But no, everyone's just wanted 100% owned by their company. And because of that, like, this is like at least a year old quality of generation, like probably 2, maybe 3 years old. We've had this kind of quality of generating images at least 2 years ago, and like that's because Adobe is doing it from scratch to fully own it, while we are gonna be using it and we won't own these images anyway, and we have to pay the subscription to use it even though it was trained on us. Like, it's this whole thing. But yeah, it's a shame we don't live in the world where, you know, I could put on Meta Quest VR headset and use Google services inside of it, and also see my iPhone inside of it, and also generate an AI that would be using all the best features of all the models. Everyone has to own their own thing and isolate from each other, like the Wild West of big tech. That's what we're having right now. That's like this one big problem I think is like sucks the most. Like, thanks to the big companies we have these cool things, but also because these big companies are so like separated and anxious towards each other, we can't have anything better than this because they don't cooperate. It sucks. I hope that's okay to write stuff that is barely a sentence. Oh, you really replaced the whole anatomy there. Wow, that's pretty bad. I wonder why. Oh, because of the reference, like it's really going with the snow environment. Yeah, that's why it's almost like a sticker there. I hate this bar so much. Why can't it be stuck anywhere? Like, terrible design. I hate it so much. The fact that it's like blinking every time I'm moving the canvas, like really? Stop blinking. Pin bar position. Still blinks though. That's not it. Anyway, what are other things? Yeah, adjustment brush, right? So a thing about the brush. Okay, so I have the brush, then select adjustment brush. Oh, so this is new. Okay. So now I select the hue saturation adjustment, brightness contrast, hue saturation, drag the adjustment brush over the person's hair. Let's drag the adjustment brush over this dog part. But like, can I let go and paint another part of it and it would still work? Is it really doing something with the AI? Because I feel like it's just it's just increasing saturation. Like, I expect it to have like object masking. Select object. Okay, that's a separate thing. What's the point of the brush? Like, is it actually different from doing it? Wait, this is not AI powered. I don't get it. It's just like a script that creates the adjustment layer and then you're painting the mask? Wow. I mean, you can select a subject and stuff like that, but it's like just remixing whatever was already available. I thought it was like a brush stroke that will automatically like object mask, figuring out what you're doing. So instead of using a lasso or this like object masking lasso that's super laggy, I hate it. It's such an unpleasant experience to use it ever. Okay, so now we have this after it uploaded to the cloud, and it's like this sharp selection. It's like, I hate it. It's this slow thing. But okay, generate similar. How does this work? So, by the way, generate similar is exactly what I wanted to do with Mara before, right? So we select a subject and we can generate similar. Select generate a fill. So you mean I'm just generating on top of the dog by making a dog on top of it, and of course any generated piece will be on also set color instead of color. Oh, it's gonna be terrible. Alright. Those are indeed dogs, and like, if you move it around, what the hell is this special frame? And yeah, I guess they're pointing to the fact that you can like click here and generate similar. I guess that's the new feature here. Is it though? I don't think so. So yeah, of course you can iterate things this way, but whatever. Oh my god. This one's cool. It's not bothered too much to really fit into the environment anymore. So yeah, okay, generate background, let's give that one a try. Let's remove this stupid egg. Here we have Mara, and let's generate a background for it. So it only has remove background. What's up? In the contextual taskbar below. So you first need to remove the background. What if I already have no background? Here's your background, remove it. So useful. And now I can generate a background. But is it gonna be the same frame right here, or is it gonna fill the whole canvas? A sunny beach. Alright, that's pretty cool. Did it actually... No, it didn't touch the dog at all, right? I think it color corrected it. No, it didn't. It just feels like that. But yeah, it's kind of cool. It changed from the snow to the beach that actually fits the dog without touching the lighting on the dog itself. So, because there's no sharp sunlight, Mara is now standing in the shadow of the palm tree. That's a reasonable thing to do in this case. Oh, wow. Okay, I guess that's a way to make it blend in. Okay, this version is less effective because we're trying to do the sunlight when there's clearly no sunlight on Mara. And this one is again an overcast, so this will be a bit better. Very nice soft shadow. Like it's doing 90% of the work. This is kind of fun. It's weird though that I can only access the generate background button after removing a background. And if I already had a background removed, that's not how it works. And yeah, the final point here is that we can enhance details. We've seen that already. I think you can only do that on the actual generated images. Can I? Oh, it's doing it. So the beach will enhance. Makes sense, it was stretched a lot to this 4x3000 pixels canvas. Looking pretty terrible, actually. Like, what the hell is that? How is that an enhancement at all? It looks like it's just stylizing big, gross pixels that the image had originally, not really adding any real detail. But yeah, the thing is fun. Really want to know what you guys think about it. Like, I think I know most of the things they're gonna say. Okay, the main question I have for you guys. What kind of approach to AI you would be totally okay with? Considering all the necessities that the technology of generative AI has, like you actually have to train it on a lot of images, and, you know, the fact that every company has to do it on their own, and, you know, you live here in this world. What kind of AI would actually satisfy all the moral and technical needs you have for this tech? And yeah, for me, this is it. I'll leave Mara to get some tan here, and we'll see you soon. I'm trying to do more like shorter videos looking at stuff and spending more time with you guys to, you know, actually have the channel as it should be, not just me making a game and occasionally telling you guys what I've done, but actually doing something special for the channel, you know, the real content. So I hope you guys will enjoy this and look forward to more videos like this. And I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! So now I can just merge these together, select Mara, and regenerate it to Kleekai Terrified. I'll specify it's a dog. In the sun. I hope it's not gonna generate an actual sun or something. Well, I think it's reading that there's a beach, right? Yeah. Okay, time to go to bed and not sleep till morning.